Thank you. We will start today's session. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. I welcome all the participants for today's Ratnamala session. Today we will learn a shloka from the Bhagavad Gita, spoken by Krishna in the 11th chapter of the Gita. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्. First line. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व.
तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व.
Next. जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्.
जित्वा शत्रुं भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं. जित्वा शत्रुं भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं. जित्वा शत्रुं भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं.
मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव.
मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव. मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव. मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव.
Next. निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
निमित्तमात्रं भवसाय साक्षिन्. निमित्तमात्रं भवसाव्य साक्षिन्. निमित्तमात्रं भवसाव्य साक्षिन्.
Let's do 2 lines at a time. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्. Yes, Gaurangi. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्. Okay, looks like some problem. You can recite.
तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्. तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्. I'll repeat after you, bro.
Okay. मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भाव स्वयेव साचिन्.
मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव.
मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव
निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
Next, full shloka.
तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्. मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्. मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
Tarangani, you can recite.
तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुन् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
Let's see the meaning of this shloka. Arjuna was hesitating to fight in the Kurukshetra battle because he became very emotional and was very much attached to his own relatives. He was thinking that it is inappropriate for me to destroy my own relatives. But Krishna is saying that before you even came to the battlefield, I have already destroyed all of them. You just act as an instrument in my hands. When somebody is not following dharma, when somebody is very unrighteous, wicked, and cruel, and doing so many inappropriate deeds, Krishna, being the Supreme Lord, he decides to punish such people. So Krishna has already decided that all those people who have taken side of Duryodhan must be punished. And what Arjuna had to do? He has to just act as an instrument in Krishna's plan and manifest their deaths. And that's what Krishna is trying to tell here. Krishna said, Tasmat means therefore. This therefore word is connected to the previous shloka. Tasmat means therefore. Why is he saying therefore? In the previous shloka, anyone knows what is the previous shloka? The shloka just before this. Yes, Krishiva.
Krishna Prabhupada Kayasmi Lokakshayakrit Pravritta Lokasamahar Pravritta Tete Pichana Bhavishanti Sarve Vasita Pratyanikeshi Yodaha.
Kalosmi loka kshayatkrit pravriddho. Krishna said in the previous shloka that he is time factor. Actually, Krishna displayed his entire universal form and the form of time and displayed all the outcomes of the battle of Kurukshetra in a visual form. He was exhibiting his Kala Rupa or the form of time, and he has so many mouths, and from those mouths, fire is emanating, and all the warriors of battlefield of Kurukshetra are entering into the mouths, entering into the fire that is emanating from the mouths of this Kala Rupa. So Arjuna asked him, who are you in such a ferocious form? I am unable to witness this form. Who are you? Then Krishna said, Kalosmi, I am time factor. I am the form of time, and I have come here to destroy everyone. So therefore, that's what he's saying now. Tasmat, therefore, because I have come here to destroy everyone, whom will he destroy? Whoever is on the side of adharma. Tasmat tvamuttishta. Please understand that I am destroying, you are not destroying. The destroyer is me, the doer is me, and not you. You are just an instrument. Tasmat, therefore, tvam uttishta. What you are supposed to do? Get up. Uttishta means to get up. Yasho labhasva, and win glory. Yasha means fame. Labhasva means to attain. So, my dear Arjuna, you perform this fight, you participate in this fight, and win glory. Become famous as the hero of the Kurukshetra battle. Jitva Shatrun, you conquer your enemies. And Bhunkshva means enjoy. Rajyam, great kingdom. Samruddha means very flourishing kingdom. Hastinapur is a very flourishing kingdom. Hasti means elephant. Hastinapur means a place where there are so many elephants. Okay. Vrinda is Tulasi Devi. Vrindavan is a place where Tulasi plants grow profusely. Right? That's Vrindavan. Here is Hastinapur. So Hastinapur means a place where there are so many elephants, and elephants are being maintained so nicely. To maintain elephants, the kingdom or the place must be really opulent, really rich, right? In one meal, how much food can elephant take? And to feed elephant so many meals every day and so many such elephants is like a very big task. Therefore, Hastinapur is a very flourishing kingdom, very opulent kingdom. Rajyam samruddham, bhunkshva rajyam samruddham. You get up, you fight, win glory, and conquer your enemies and enjoy this flourishing kingdom. And please understand, mayaivaite nihataha purvameva. Purvameva means already, previously only. Nihataha, I have killed them. Mayaivaite, I have personally arranged for their death. I have personally arranged for the deaths of all these people who supported Duryodhan, and whoever is destined to die on the battlefield of Kurukshetra is destined to die by Krishna's decision. Krishna is the decision maker. Mayaivaite nihataha purvameva nimittamatram bhava savyasachin. Oh, Savyasachi. Savyasachi means, anyone knows who is Savyasachi? Anyone knows? Yes, Karthik. What do you mean by Savyasachi?
Sabyasachi means ambidextrous. मतलब person who can use both his hands to do the same work.
So Arjuna was a great archer, wonderful warrior, very popular in his times, and he had the ability to release arrows simultaneously from both his hands. Right? He can release arrows from two hands. Oh, Savyasachin, although you are such an expert archer, you have the ability to release arrows from both of your hands simultaneously. Still, nimitta matram, you are just an instrument in my hands. Bhava, become my instrument. So I have already decided the death of all these people, and their death is predestined. As soon as they touched the hair of Mother Draupadi, as soon as they tried to disrobe her and insult her in public, I have decided their death. I just delayed till now so that all the villains in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, all the villains in this world, Aryavarta, come at one place so that mass destruction can take place in one go. So let's not do this destruction in installments. Okay, let's kill Duryodhan in Hastinapur. Let's kill someone else somewhere else. No, let's bring all of them together. Just let's spare 18 days for this. And in these 18 days, all the villains, all the people who are on the side of Adharma must be destroyed at once. And Krishna thought that I will not do it. Let my devotees do it. See, Lord Krishna is such a wonderful Lord that although he has the ability to destroy so many warriors, demons, those who have black arts, he can destroy them effortlessly. Even as a small child, as a few days old baby, he destroyed Putana, who came to kill him. As a 3-month-old baby, Krishna destroyed another demon. Who is that demon? And whom Krishna destroyed when he was 3 months old? Haridev?
Tinavatra?
No. Any other answers? Yashoda?
Shakatasura.
Jagatasur. When Krishna was 1-year-old baby, he destroyed another demon. Who is that? Tarangani? 1-year-old baby. Who did? Okay. Others? Yes.
I was about to say Shakatasura for the previous one.
Yes.
Trinavarta?
Trinavarta. Correct. When Krishna was 6-year-old, he subdued another demon. Who is that? He did not kill the demon, but he subdued. Kamakshi.
Prabhuji Kalia.
I gave the hint by saying subduing, not killing. Anyways, so Krishna is a small child only. In Vrindavan, he killed so many demons. Putana, Sakatasur, Aghasur, Bakasur, Vatsasur, Vyomasur, Arishtasur, Keshi, so many demons he killed. Doesn't he have the ability to kill Duryodhan, Dushasan, Karna, Shakuni? There, he can effortlessly do it. Aghasur came with a malicious intention to destroy entire Vrindavan by first killing the boys and then the calves, isn't it? So Aghasur was such a powerful demon. Who is more powerful, Aghasur or Duryodhan? What's your opinion? Aghasur or Duryodhan? Let's ask the youngest one. Yes?
Prabhuji Agasur.
Sriharsha, what's your opinion? Aghasur and Duryodhan, who is more powerful?
Prabhuji, Aghasur.
Okay, Arishtasur and Shakuni, who is more powerful? Between Arishtasur and Shakuni, or Dushasan, who is most powerful? Okay, Haridev.
Arishtasur, Prabhuji.
Arishtasur, are you sure?
Arishtasur. Yeah.
Krishna has killed more powerful demons, but Krishna allowed his devotees to kill more popular demons, isn't it? Although, Krishna killed all these demons in Vrindavan, not many people know about it. Duryodhan, Dushyasan, Karna, Shakuni, they are very popular and many people know it. Before I came to ISKCON, in my 20s, I never knew Arishtasur, Vatsasur, Vyomasur, Shakatasur. These people I didn't know. Putana I knew. Kalia I knew. Govardhan Mountain, Krishna Lifted, that I know. Some very popular ones I know. But Krishna killed so many people, so many demons who are more powerful. But that's not that popular as much as Arjuna killing Jayadratha, Bhima killing Duryodhan, Dushyasan, etc. So Krishna, although he has the ability to kill all these demons in Kurukshetra battle also, he empowered his devotees like Arjuna and Bhima to kill them. Krishna is that Lord who takes great pleasure in giving more credit to his devotees than he takes for himself. Although he has the ability to kill them, he did not kill them. He empowered his devotees to do it. So the Lord takes more pleasure when his devotees become popular. That's why Krishna is saying, Yashola Bhasva, you become famous. Although I am the one who is empowering you and supporting you from behind, I would say you should become famous. Maintain the fame of killing so many great warriors like Drona, Bhishma, etc. Jitva Shatrun, conquer your enemies. Without Krishna, Arjuna could not have conquered anybody. Bhungshwarajyam, without Krishna's mercy, who can attain any flourishing kingdom? Nimittamatram, become an instrument. Just become an instrument in Krishna's hands. Now let's try to recollect some examples of devotees who acted as instruments in Krishna's hands. Yes, one example. Yes, Kamakshi is ready with.
Prabhuji, while going under Jalduta, Prabhupada said that he is just an instrument in Krishna's hands.
Excellent example. Next second. Kartik. Another instrument in Krishna's hands.
Prabhuji, Bhima, while Bhima killed that Jarasandh.
Very good example. So it was Krishna who was directing Bhima how to kill Jarasandh. But Bhima actually manifested that. Yes, Haridev?
Prabhuji, Vibhishan, he told the secrets to Ram of Ravana.
Okay.
Like
How
like
to playing as an instrument in Krishna's plan or Ram's plan?
Vibhishan Prabhu?
Anyways.
Bhishma?
Bhishma. How did Bhishma act as an instrument in Krishna's plan? Gaurangi. You should explain also, not just give a name.
He he acted in as an instrument because he vowed that he will stay in the Kauravas team, but the righteous team was not the Kauravas team, but he had to still stay in the Kauravas team. So he was just playing as an instrument in Krishna's hands.
Yes. Many people misunderstand Bhishma for not helping Draupadi when she was begging for some help in the assembly. And also, people misunderstand Bhishma for taking the side of Duryodhan in the battle of Kurukshetra. Actually, as she said, Bhishma was acting as an instrument in Krishna's plan. Bhishma had the ability to protect Draupadi, but if Bhishma had protected, Krishna need not come, right? So Krishna wanted to give this most important message to all of us for the rest of eternity, that even if every single force and every single power fails to protect you, Krishna is there to protect us. In the assembly where Draupadi was being insulted, Bhishma failed to protect. Drona failed to protect. Karna, Shakuni, they are actually trying to insult Draupadi. And Pandavas failed to protect. And the king who is sitting on the throne, Dhritarashtra, he did not take any action, isn't it? When everybody failed, it's only Krishna who came to rescue Draupadi. So every force in this world can fail to protect a devotee, but Krishna can protect. And coming to the battlefield of Kurukshetra, our Krishna wanted to give an important message to all of us. What was that? However powerful you may be, however influential you may be, however experienced military general you may be, if you take the side of adharma, you will have to be defeated, even in the hands of a smaller warrior. younger warrior. In the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna, who is a very much younger warrior compared to Bhishma, Arjuna could effortlessly defeat Bhishma. All because Krishna wanted to give this message. And Bhishma very humbly played the role of someone who takes the side of Adharma in this battle of Kurukshetra and was defeated by Arjuna and acted as an instrument in Krishna's plan. Okay, any other examples?
Parikshit Maharaj, like he acted as an instrument in Srimad Bhagavatam, can manifest.
Okay. Parikshit Maharaj kept a dead snake around Simrishi, and Parikshit was not accustomed to doing it. It's not that Parikshit would just keep on insulting Brahmanas and keep on distributing dead snakes as garlands to all the people who are just meditating and chanting Hare Krishna. It's a circumstantial thing. And Krishna has personally kept him in an awkward situation at the end of that Mahabharata, so that Bhagavatam can manifest. Actually speaking, even Arjuna is acting as an instrument in Krishna's plan. Not only in fighting in Kurukshetra battle, Arjuna was acting as an instrument in Krishna's plan, even while exhibiting some confusion and bewilderment in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. Because Arjuna was bewildered in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna became so confused about his duty in the first chapter of Gita. He said, Dharma sammodha chetaha. Because he was confused, Krishna could give Bhagavad Gita to all of us. Actually, Krishna wanted to give Bhagavad Gita to all of us, and Arjuna was an instrument. Now, how can a pure devotee like Arjuna be confused in performance of his duty? It's against all logic. But by Krishna's will, Arjuna became confused in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita so that we can get the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Clear? Arjuna is acting as an instrument in two ways. One, to give us Bhagavad Gita. Second, to destroy all the miscreants on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Any other example?
Prabhu, Shad Goswamis like Rupa Goswami and everyone were acting as an instrument in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Mahaprabhu wanted to teach bhakti to everyone. He wanted to describe the path of devotional service through wonderful literature. And Shad Goswamis were writing books, especially Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. They wrote so many books being instruments in Krishna's plan. And also, they were erecting holy places and temples. Sri Harsha.
Prabhuji, Yudhishthir Maharaj.
Yudhishthir Maharaj. Okay, correct. Agreed. Vaishnavi.
Prabhuji, when Hanuman ji got his powers back, then while he was going to find Sita Mata, Jambavan asked him that how will you go there? So Hanuman ji said that I'll go as speed as Lord Ram's arrow. And the squirrel, when Ram Setu was going to build, the squirrel also helped Lord Rama with his power.
Hanumanji considered himself as an instrument in Lord Ramachandra's plan. It was Hanuman who was jumping across the Lanka ocean. It was Hanuman who was finding Sita, burning Lanka and giving the message to Ram. But Hanuman thought that I'm just like Ramaban. I'm just an arrow released by Lord Ramachandra. All credit goes to my master. Although I am jumping across the Lanka ocean, it is only because of Ram's empowerment that I'm able to do so. So devotees consider themselves as instruments. And if you see one more extra point, as we discussed a few minutes back, the Lord likes to give more credit to his devotees than he takes for himself, isn't it? We discussed it. Although the Lord, here Krishna had the ability to kill all the demoniac people in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he gave the credit of winning the Kurukshetra battle to Bhima and Arjuna, because they're his devotees, and of course Yudhishthira. Similarly, in Ramayana also, although Lord Ramachandra had the ability to cross this Lanka ocean on his own, still he constructed a bridge across the Lanka ocean. When Ram had to cross the Lanka ocean, he had to make a bridge. When Hanuman had to cross the Lanka ocean, he can just jump. Okay, so the Lord made Hanumanji more prominent. In Ramayana, there are so many beautiful episodes. There are 7 parts of Ramayana: Balakanda, Anyone would like to say the names of the 7 parts of Ramayana? Who knows? Yes, Gaurangi. I want in sequence. Huh?
Balakanda, and then Ayodhya Kanda,
Correct.
and then Aranya Kanda, and then Sundara Kanda.
Before that, there is something else.
Um,
Okay, 3. That's good. You said 3. We want other 4. Who will answer? Who has been silent so far? Hassan, you want to say? Okay. Tarangani, you can say.
Prabhuji, Kishkindakanda,
Correct. Kishkindakanda. Next.
and then Sundarakanda,
5. Next.
Yuddhakanda,
Correct. Last Haridev say.
Aranyakanda.
No. Last one. Aranyakanda is already over.
Or
7th.
Ayodhyakanda.
No, Prabhu. Fine. Next. 7th. Deva Krishna.
Uttarakanda.
Uttarakanda, correct. So there are 7 parts of Ramayana. Okay. So in these 7 parts, Sundarakand is considered the most beautiful. The name itself suggests Sundara means very beautiful. So Sundarakand is very beautiful. In Sundarakand, Ram's role is very less. Ram is sitting in Kishkinda and lamenting for Mother Sita and waiting for Hanuman to come back and give the good news that he has found Sita Devi. But Sundarakanda, it is Hanumanji who is leading the show. The whole show is led by Hanumanji. So in the most exciting part of Ramayana, Ram kept Hanuman in front and he took a back seat. You see, in the most exciting part of Mahabharata, Kurukshetra battle, Ram kept Arjuna and Krishna kept Arjun and Bhim in front and he took a back seat. Actually, he took a front seat as a driver. He was taking the seat of a driver, but he's making the uh, warriors like Bhim and Arjun win the battlefield. So this is how the Lord takes more pleasure in glorifying his devotees than personally performing things. That's why we can learn this quality from the Lord, and we should take pleasure when other devotees are doing some service or learning, like gaining more wisdom. We should not be just overly eager and enthusiastic to perform by ourselves. We should also take pleasure when others are performing nicely, Krishna Seva. Of course, we have to do some service, definitely, but we need not become too selfish in grabbing all the opportunities for service for one's own self. We should share the opportunities. We should actually rejoice and celebrate the success of other devotees. Let other devotees also flourish and serve Krishna, learn more, render so much of service to Vaishnava community. And I will be encouraging, supporting, favoring them, guiding them. So this is the mood of the Lord, and devotees also imbibe that mood, right? So Krishna definitely has the ability to kill all these demons on the Kurukshetra battle, but he's saying, you be an instrument and you kill all the warriors. I will just guide you, favor you, support you. Okay, any more instruments? Others are not lifting hands. Okay, Karthik, back to you. Any more instruments?
Like Narad Muni. Narad Muni was preaching to Dhruva when his crucial time was there. He even preached to Prahlad Maharaj in the womb, and he preached to so many kings across Bhagavatam and other Puranas.
Narada Muni was there in every single canto of Bhagavatam. Out of 12 cantos, not a single canto is without Narada Muni. Yes, he's an instrument. Next, Kamakshi.
Saji Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
Yeah, good. He's an instrument in Nityanand Prabhu's science and he wrote Chaitanya Leela. Sri Harsha.
Prabhuji, Prahlad Maharaj,
How?
he was giving the example of a devotee when he ruled the kingdom.
Okay. Definitely Prahlad is an instrument, no doubt. Yes, Gaurangi.
Prabhu Gajendra, after everyone left all his elephants, even if they were willing to, they did not have the power to save him, and the demigods, they had the power, but they did not have the willingness to save him. So that time he was only dependent on Krishna.
That's
So
fine. My question is, who acted as Krishna's instrument? Means Krishna wanted to accomplish something. He wanted to achieve something. He had a mission. And there are some devotees who acted as his instruments by assisting him in manifesting that mission or purpose, right? That's the question. Haridev, you had a example?
Maybe Uddhava,
Okay, yeah.
like
No, it's
sending
different
message.
example. Yes. Krishna wanted to give a message to Badrikashram devotees. So he had spoken Uddhava Gita to Uddhava and sent Uddhava all the way to Badrikashram to give his teachings. Wonderful. Yes.
Prabhuji, maybe Vyasadeva, because Krishna wanted to give Bhagavatam and other Puranas to the world.
I've discussed so many examples. Yes, Akshari. Yes, Prabhu, you want to say something?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavata. Prabhuji, Indradumna Maharaj.
Indradumna Maharaj. How? Which Indradumna?
They are instrument in giving us the deities of Sri Jagannath Devi Subhadra Maiya.
Jagannath Puri Indradumna Maharaj. Correct. You're right. So let me conclude the whole topic with a couple of sweet examples. Let's go to Vrindavan. If you want sweetness, you should go to Vrindavan. Of course, sweetness is there at many places, but epitome of sweetness is found in Krishna's Vrindavan Leelas more than any other Leelas. Of course, different devotees, according to their mood, find different forms of Krishna sweet, find different pastimes of Krishna sweet. But there are some Vaishnavas who find Krishna's Vrindavan pastimes especially sweet. Krishna was playing this flute, right? What is flute? It's just a little bamboo stick, dry bamboo stick with some holes in it. If it is dry, what rasa can it produce? If it has so many holes, what can it hold? Something that has holes cannot hold anything. But Krishna's flute, although it has so many holes, it was holding so many ragas. Although Krishna's flute is dry, it is moistening the eyes of those who are hearing Krishna's flute song. People are having tears of ecstasy, tears of joy hearing Krishna's flute song. Even animals, human beings, gopas, gopis, cows, calves, deer, buck, and different devatas who are traveling in the airplanes in the sky, all of them were impressed and inspired and attracted to Krishna's flute song. And this little flute, which is a dry bamboo stick with some holes in it, acted as Krishna's instrument in his hands. Actually, really an instrument. So far, whatever we have discussed so far, all the examples that all of you have presented, they are human beings or devatas or some personalities, living beings, right? But apparently, flute apparently is lifeless. It's a simple bamboo stick, dry bamboo stick, but because of Krishna's touch, because of Krishna's empowerment, the flute is like a living person that can moisten the eyes of people by producing millions of ragas. The flute is not a non-living thing anymore. The flute is living with Krishna. The flute is constantly in the hands of Krishna. Generally, we take any other flute that has its own position, but the flute in Krishna's hands can completely mesmerize the hearts of even the great masters of musical science like Indra, Vishnu, Shiva, and many other great personalities, right? That is the power of Krishna's flute. One more. Any other instrument in Krishna's hands in Vrindavan especially? I spoke about flute, how as an instrument in Krishna's hands, flute is producing so many miraculous effects. Yes, Sri Harsha.
Prabhuji, the gopis.
Okay, gopis. Any other instrument? Actually, instrument, not personality.
Prabhuji, Govardhan, when he was lifting it, he protected all his devotees
Okay,
by using Govardhan Parvat.
a Govardhan is definitely an instrument. I want another instrument who is not in a human form. Okay. Next, any other examples? Krishiva.
Prabhuji, Krishna's horn.
Any other? This is the last example for today. Yes. You want to say? Karthik?
Krishna's cow-heading stick.
Okay, cowherd stick is correct.
Or peacock feather?
Okay. How are the instruments? What service did they do? What did Krishna accomplish to them? Krishna is using cowherd stick as a decoration. He never used it. Generally, cowherd men, they use their sticks to move the cows or sometimes even hit them. Also, Krishna would never use it, never strike it. Okay.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Prabhuji, like, this is not exactly an instrument, but it orchestrated his Damodar Leela, the boiling Padmaganda milk.
Okay. Anyways, you are close to Damodar Leela. In Damodar Leela, there are any other instruments? Tarangini, last.
Maybe the motor and thing which also helped to relieve the Arjuna trees.
Correct. So Krishna empowered the rope that was binding his belly, and Krishna empowered that wooden grinding mortar with the ability to uproot these tall, huge Yamalarjuna trees. So when he is pulling the Yamalarjuna trees with this rope and mortar, either the rope should break or the mortar should break. But the trees should not fall down, isn't it? Trees are so powerful. The trees have so much wood more than this wooden grinding mortar. Trees are much stronger and very deep rooted compared to this the strength of this little rope. Mother Yashoda did not bind Krishna with some iron chains. Mother Yashoda bound him with soft silken ropes, household ropes, not very strong ropes. But the rope did not break, mortar did not break, trees fell down. Means Vishnu Chakotakur writes in his purport that Krishna has empowered the rope and the mortar with the ability to uproot Yamalarjuna trees. So, if a rope can become so powerful, if flute can become so powerful, if a mortar can become so powerful in accomplishing a service that Krishna wants to get done, how much more Krishna can empower a human being? So whenever we want to do some service, let's not just calculate in terms of whether I can do it or not. If Krishna wants it, it will happen. And I'm an instrument in Krishna's hands. So let us focus more on Krishna's abilities and Krishna's ability to empower his devotees more than our own abilities and inabilities. What ability do we have? We don't have any ability. Whatever so-called abilities that we have so far are also bestowed by Krishna only. We are Vanchito ham Maharaja Harina Bandhurupina Yename Apahritam Tejo Deva Vismaparam Mahat. Krishna Arjuna says in the first chapter of in the first canto of Bhagavatam. He says that Krishna, I just acted as an instrument in your plans. You have given me certain powers to destroy so many warriors. But now that the war is over, Kurukshetra battle is over, I don't need to hold these powers anymore. You have taken away all these powers. Krishna will bestow some powers, Krishna will withdraw those powers when the right time comes. So our attachment is not to exhibit our power, because our power is not ours. Our attachment is to render service to Krishna. So when we have sincere intention to render service to Krishna, Krishna will give us the necessary strength to offer that service. When we have sincere intention to even offer a prayer to Krishna, it is Krishna who gives us the ability to offer that prayer. Any example where Krishna empowered a devotee to offer a prayer? Yes.
Dhruva Maharaj.
Dhruva Maharaj. Yontaha pravishya mamavacha mimam prasuptam. Krishna empowers us even to offer prayers, what to speak of doing some services. So, to conclude this whole discussion, let us try to be in instrument consciousness, not accomplishment consciousness. I want to accomplish these things. By my ability, I can do this. No, that's accomplishment consciousness. That is doership mentality. Let's be in instrument consciousness. Krishna desired this service to happen, therefore this service is happening. I got this great fortune and great privilege to participate in his service. Let's not seek glorification for the service that we have done. Let's seek participation in a particular service that's meant to please Krishna. I hope it makes sense. Thank you very much. Nimittamatram bhavasvapi sachin. Hare Krishna. Any final recitations? Who hasn't recited before? Radhesh, did you recite? Recite? Tasmatvamuttishta yasho labhasva.
तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व
त्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्.
जित्वा शत्रुं भुङ्क्ष्व
राज्यं समृद्धम्
मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव
मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव
निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
निमित्रमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
श्रीहर्ष
तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं यैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
चिन्मयी 1 minute
तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुन् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
next
Prabhuji, Nimai.
Nimai
Nimai.
recite, he will not come, recite Tarangini
तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुन् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन् हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
next
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी दंडवत तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धिं मय्यावैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी दंडवत प्रणाम तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुं भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
Thank you very much. We'll meet next week with another shloka. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Having a second